Hello family, we got a crock pot meal going on here today. So what I did is I washed these chicken thighs and I put them in this crock pot. I also, what I did is I added a cup of water to them, and they've been on high for 1 hour and 45 minutes. It depends on how long you want to, cook them in a crock pot and at what temperature, but I like high for anywhere from 1 hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. I want to remove 2, like so. And then what we're gonna do is we're taking some shortcuts here today. Stovetop stuffing. But first, I wanna put some cornmeal in here. So this is 1/3 cup of yellow cornmeal. So here we go, we're gonna sprinkle this in here. And we still have a couple of pieces of chicken thighs in here. Here we go, here's one. So this is still here. And then we're just gonna mix it around this yellow cornmeal. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this stovetop stuffing. This is the chicken flavor. And you just put it in there, work it around, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get you some water, family. And, what we're gonna do here is we have, let's see, this is, let me pour some of this off. We have a cup of water. So we're gonna go slow adding this water. Like so. And then we're gonna stir. Okay, add some more water. Stir. And just go easy with it because we're not trying to break our chicken apart, not just yet. Okay, here we go. I did put seasoning salt in here. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna add 1/2 cup of water after you do that. See, everything is a slow pace here with this. And I should say the crock pot is still on high. Okay. We're gonna step over here at the refrigerator and get some ingredients out. It'll only take a second. So, giardiniera, I'm gonna add some of this. That's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons. And I'm gonna stir a little bit because in this way you can gauge, oh, it smells good, how much of the giardiniera you want in here. And that's gonna be just fine. Okay? With that being said, what you're gonna do is, as I said, everything's a slow process with this. You're going to add another 1/2 cup of water. Now this is perfect here, just like this. Okay, like so, family. It smells good. Oh, doesn't take much at all. Okay, I'm gonna step over here one more time. And what we're going to do now is, let's see, what did I do with them? Oh, excuse me, family, I got a cough. Oh, excuse me. It's those seasonings that get to me, but I just love them. So, measuring spoon here. I'm going to put a tablespoon of pesto. And what we're going to have to do, because, excuse me, family, The mouth of this jar is so small. But there's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Excuse me. Okay. Work it in here. Okay. Excuse me. Now what we're going to do with this is I'm going to wipe this off. And you can see down in the pot what it's looking like. We're going to turn it down on low. And we're going to let it go for anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes, okay? So, we're going to pick this up in just 1 second in a blink of an eye, family. All right now, family, we're back. Our meal is done. We also have a simple salad that's going to go along with this. So, let's do this. Top off. Here we have it. Got us a bowl here. And let's do this. There you go. So, it's a one pot situation going on here, you know. Very tasty, delicious. You have your chicken here. You have your dressing with your giardiniera added in. And then what you can do, family, you can also do this. You can just put your salad on the side like so in your bowl. And you're good to go. So let's do this. Put this to the side. Put the top on this. I'm going to set this down like so. This comes up. Here we have our meal. So we have our salad in here. We added it in. We have tomatoes in our salad. One bowl situation going on here. We have, here's our chicken. And you see how tender that is? There, look at that. Very tender. We have our dressing here. Put that there. Here you go, family. I'm going to taste it. Naturally, I have a bottle of water here. But let's taste this. It's good, family. Yeah. And then you have your salad here. You know, it's up to you. If you're not having company, you can leave it in the side bowl. And then too, you can put it here in the bowl. Here's our chicken. Nice and tender, flavorful. Let's go over these ingredients. I had chicken thighs this morning. So what I did is I washed them, put them in this crock pot here, slow cooker. I added some seasoning salt. You can use any brand seasoning salt. This is Supreme Tradition. 2 tablespoons you can start out with. Then you can add a little salt and pepper, maybe a teaspoon of each, and put a cup of water in there. But you know, this is chicken with the skin on. So naturally you got some fat in there, and as it cooks, you got more liquid in your pot. So that's a good thing. Okay, you cook anywhere from 1 hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours if you like. It depends on how tender you want your chicken, you know. Look at that. And after you do that, Excuse me, family. After you do that, then what you're going to do is you're going to come back, get your 1/3 of a cup of yellow cornmeal, add that in, and as I did, I had 4 chicken thighs in there. I removed 2. So you can remove, you know, some of the meat if you like. If not, if you got a huge slow cooker or crock pot, then that's fine. You can leave it in. It depends on the size of your family, you know, too, or your guests, number of guests you're going to have. And then you're going to turn around and get you some stovetop stuffing. That's what I use, the chicken flavor. And I just put 1 pack of that in, you know. And then what I did is I got our giardiniera here. You can also pronounce this giardiniera, any brand. And you know, you can go from 2 to 3 tablespoons. It depends on your taste. Get you some pesto, any brand, but just watch out for the nut allergies, because some has cashews, some is prepared with, you know, if you're buying it in the store, pine nuts. And you know, if it's someone that's allergic to nuts, you don't want to jeopardize their health. So you add that in. And then with your salad, it's just a simple salad, iceberg lettuce, you know, chopped up some of that. And then what you're going to do is get you some tomatoes, because that's what I did, some tomatoes. And I sprinkle a little basil in there. And then what I did is I used some blue cheese dressing. And it's a magnificent brand that I like to buy. I'll show you. I mean, it is really good. Marzetti, M-A-R-Z-E-T-T-I, I tell you. And it's in the cold section. Usually they have it over by the vegetables, you know. And you can get this in the honey French also. I love it. So, family, this is it. And, you know, the majority of the time that you spend with this meal is just the chicken cooking. Because once you add your cornmeal and your stovetop stuffing mix, or any kind of stuffing mix, you know, you can get at the stores, because they have a lot of different brands. So it's up to you. But once you add that, you're just simmering it pretty much on low. And you're going to add additional water, maybe 2 cups, you know. You can gauge that also, let it simmer. And it can simmer anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes, you know. Like I said, it's up to you, but you get a nice crock pot dish. So with that being said, family, it's about that time. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I know you love me. And family, always love yourself. That's the most important thing you can do. Love yourself. So I'm really going to get with this here. And you have a wonderful day. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now. Bye.